Welcome back to Super Recaps. Today I will show you a thriller and drama movie from 2021 called The Card Counter. The movie's main character is a gambler called William Tell. William used to be a military interrogator, but after making a mistake, he was imprisoned for 10 years. During his time in jail, William spent most of his free time playing cards and became an expert in card counting so that once he was out of prison, he could financially support himself by gambling. In the following scene, William's prison sentence has ended and now he is in a casino playing blackjack. Using his card counting skills, he easily wins some money and he stops playing as soon as he has made enough money to cover his living costs. He then leaves the casino and goes to stay in a motel. Once he's in his room, William covers all the furniture with white sheets so that the room can somewhat resemble a prison, as that's what William is used to, and he finds comfort in. He has also made a habit of writing about his day in his journal daily before going to bed. The following night, William visits the casino again. There, he comes across a woman who introduces herself as Linda. She has noticed him playing blackjack and she compliments his skills, but she also questions why William always places small bets even though he always wins. She is also willing to give him a large amount of money to play with, but William refuses her offer and says that playing blackjack is just a way of passing the time for him. Linda then tries to convince William to play a game of blackjack. He refuses at first, but he eventually accepts and goes to play with. The game is a piece of cake for William, and he wins it easily. He then returns to his motel room and starts writing in his diary. He says that being in debt is stupid, and that's why he will avoid it at all costs. He also writes about how a problem from his past still haunts him, and he doesn't know whether he'll be successful in solving. Once he's done writing, he goes to sleep, but he wakes up again in just a few hours, and with nothing better to do, he goes to the casino again. When he gets there, he realizes that a security seminar is being held by a retired major called John Gordon. William decides to listen to it for a few minutes, but soon he gets bored and leaves. As he's leaving, he's approached by a boy called Cyril Boffer. The guy has apparently recognized him, and he gives William his card and asks William to contact him whenever he wants. William takes the card and goes back to the motel to rest, but he is unable to sleep as he starts getting nightmares of his time in prison. So he decides to visit Cyril at his hotel. When they start talking, Cyril informs him that he knows William is actually PFC William Tillage and that he was falsely imprisoned after a mission. He then says that his father was also on the same mission, and just like William, he was falsely imprisoned as well. And because of that, once he was released, he became violent and used to abuse Cyril's mother. So eventually, Cyril's mother left, and after that, he started abusing Cyril until one day, he committed suicide. Cyril then tells William that he knows that his father and William were falsely imprisoned because of John Gordon, and he blames Gordon for ruining his family's life. And to take revenge, Cyril wants to capture, torture, and kill Gordon, and he wants William to help him with this revenge plan. However, William instantly refuses and leaves the hotel. The following day, William thinks about Cyril, and he doesn't want the boy to go down the violent path. So he decides to call Cyril and invites him on his gambling trip. Cyril agrees, and they go to a casino where William gives him some money so that he can play. William then calls Linda and tells her that he wants to accept her last offer. Soon, Linda arrives at the casino and William introduces her to Cyril. After a few moments, and once Cyril leaves, William starts discussing his plan with Linda. He says he will need large amounts of money as he plans to participate in the World Series of Poker. He wants to win money for Cyril so the boy can pay back all his debts and start a new life. The following day, William takes Cyril to a cafe and teaches him how to play poker. Cyril is very impressed by William's skill. They start talking about the upcoming poker tournament for a little bit, and then William brings up the topic of Cyril's revenge plan. He asks Cyril about how he plans to kill Gordon, and after hearing his answer, William tells him to give up as his plan is too simple and could get Cyril killed in the process. The first day of the poker tournament soon arrived, and even though William did face some tough opponents, he managed to win quite a lot of money after the game was over. He shared some of the money with Linda as per their agreement. William then went home and started writing in his journal. This is where we find out that Gordon used to be William's superior when he was in the military, and he ordered William and some other men to torture criminals. But when they got in trouble with the law, William and the others were imprisoned for torturing the criminals, but Gordon himself was able to escape without any charges since there wasn't any evidence against. The next day, William takes Cyril to the military prison. Cyril refuses to go in as he thinks William might hand him to the police, but William reassures him. After their visit from prison, Cyril shows William that he can find where Gordon lives from an app called Google Earth, and William is really amazed as he has never seen this before. After a few days, they travel to a different city to play another tournament. There are many participants in the tournament since it's the preliminary round, but William faces no challenge and is easily able to win. After the round, Linda informs William that he has been offered a sponsorship where they are willing to pay him a lot just to play while wearing the company's t-shirt. Despite the good offer, William refuses it because he just wants to play for fun and only wants to earn money so that he can help Siri. They then head back to the tournament, and William plays the next round. Once again, he wins easily and goes to sit with Siri. Siri starts telling him that he is bored of these trips as every day feels the same. William gets angry and orders Siri to come to his hotel room with him. Siri follows him in fear, and once they reach, William angrily gives Siri $150,000 and tells him to use it to pay all his and his mom's debts. He then warns Siri to only use the money to pay their debts, otherwise William will find him and kill him. The next day, William goes to Linda and confesses his feelings for her, and they start a relationship. Later, Siri sends him a video of his call with his mother, and he tells William that he will go see his mother in a few days. Soon, the final round of the tournament arrives. The round consists of 5 players, and all of them are expert. The game goes on for a long time, and finally, one person gets eliminated. The other players are then given a short break, and during the break, William receives a text from Siri. It turns out that Siri is in front of Gordon's house right now. The game then resumes, but William can't concentrate at all as he is worried about Siri. His opponents keep winning all the rounds, and eventually, William leaves in the middle of the game and goes back to his hotel room. This is where he sees the news and finds out that Gordon killed a home invader, which was none other than Siri. Enraged, William rushes to Gordon's house to take revenge for everything. When Gordon comes home, he sees that all his furniture is covered in white sheets, and William is sitting in a chair waiting for him. William points a gun at Gordon and reveals who he is and that he is here to take revenge. But instead of killing Gordon with the gun, William tells him to come into a room and have a one-on-one fight with William until one of them dies. Once they enter the room, they fight for a while. Finally, William comes out of the room after killing Gordon. His revenge has been fulfilled, and he immediately calls the police and surrenders himself. He gets arrested and is imprisoned in the same military prison he was in before. The movie concludes after Linda comes to visit William in prison, and both of them look at each other with sadness. Thanks for watching. To support the channel, make sure to subscribe and hit the like button and press the bell icon to get new video updates.